Time doesn't exist, there's more to what we see. Let's sit down, talk about it, let's just call it P.O.T, P.O.T, yeah. Let's call it P.O.T, P.O.T, yeah. Let's call it P.O.T.
Pontification of Thought Podcast.
Yeah. Hey, yo, what's up, P.O.T heads? You know what I'm saying? I got another episode ready for you guys. Today, I got a motherfucking tribe in the house, the Hippy tribe. You guys got to listen to them. They've been doing a lot of noise in Chicago, but right now I'm going to let them introduce themselves real quick.
Yo. We are the Hippy tribe. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
My name is Don Fable. We got
Killer Totes in the house. What up? What up?
Lalissimo Prime.
Lalissimo Prime. Big brother.
Say it again,
Alex Grands.
There you go, yo. And I'm Rick.
Nice.
Rick.
So, like, my first question is, like, how did you guys, like, came about? Like, because, like, listening to y'all tracks, like, I hear a lot of, like, different styles and shit. And the way you guys been meshing them, I'm like, holy shit, that shit sounds dope as hell. So, like, how did you guys came about to be, like...
The love of music always came from my OG. Our dad, Gachis. He was always, like, putting music on and shit. So then this guy...
Yeah,
This guy popped the... We're brothers, so...
us
this
four.
guy and this guy are the brothers.
Yeah, so we're brothers.
Rick.
Right here.
Lalo.
I'm the oldest. Then.
Okay.
But,
Fable, yeah.
like, I always wanted... I don't know. Ever since listening to Michael Jackson, I always wanted to make music. And then one time...
Jackson.
We went to...
Hey.
No, for real. Like, ever since I listening to him, I wanted to make music. I don't know why. I just wanted to fucking just tear it apart and be like, how did they make it? But then one time, I remember we were talking about it. I went to go pick up GTA San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Oh,
Me
my.
and him. And the minute I released...
The first one or which one?
The GTA San Andreas on the PS2.
PS2.
Yeah, bro.
Man, all the way back and
So we
shit.
went to pick it up, and we were waiting. We were just like, and I just rapped about stars and
He
shit.
started
Like,
busting freestyles
Yeah, bro,
on the line
yeah.
with these motherfuckers.
Yeah, and it was pretty cool.
So you guys pretty much started, like, together? Like,
Yeah.
Us two.
okay.
Us
okay.
two started
Yeah.
together.
Okay.
And then then later on we went to pick him up from work at Northwestern, and then we went to pick him up from there, and he's like, "Yo, that little freestyles we were doing, they were pretty dope. Like, we should rap." And then the next day I bought a Mac Mini, bro. And
Oh, shit.
Ever since then we've fucking
Oh,
been
shit.
rapping.
Dude, that beat that we made, that came with, like, the fucking beat pack, they used it in, like, a bunch of commercials and shit.
I hear it all the time.
Dun, 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 dun. It was like some violins, bro.
Yeah, I have it. We can pull it up. But yeah, that's like the first track we ever put out. That was like 13, 14 years ago.
I was a little ass kid.
Yeah.
I was little
What
as
year
fuck.
was that?
We were just fucking around.
We were playing Rock Band back then.
Rock band.
bro.
I
That's what
remember.
I was recording with.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
The
It's a
rock
rock
band.
band
The
mic.
mic.
What?
That's
The
what
Guitar
we're
Hero
recording.
mic. Guitar
I
Hero
didn't even
mic.
know
Guitar
you
Hero
could
mic.
do that shit.
Yeah, because you know how they like they
USB.
made like the whole band. No, it was
It was USB.
yeah, and then I'm like, you can use it, and I plugged it up to the Mac Mini, and it worked.
We were recording.
And we started recording off of that.
Dun, 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 dun.
But like I didn't know anything. I was just hitting record. And
That's where it all
just
started.
play.
And that's where the studio session started, bro. Ever since then, it just, like, revolutionized every
Then
time.
he was in a few tracks, but he didn't rap that much.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought
Check this one.
this. I don't think it's on.
Yeah, it is. They're all hot.
Like checker 1 2. That's what.
Yeah, let's
They're
go.
all hot as fuck.
I thought it was corny, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I thought it was corny as fuck. I was like, cause I was into, like, T.I., The Game. You know, I was into
Yeah.
gangster rap.
That's around the era, yeah.
That's what I love, gangster
what the
rap.
fuck?
So my rap, Jeezy, all of them, bro, that's what I was into. So I was like, when I listened to them, I was like, that shit's lame, bro. Like, y'all ain't gangster, y'all ain't gonna make it, bro.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
well,
We're like
That was the
into
mentality.
we're like into
Right.
Lupe Fiasco.
That's what I was gonna say, cause I hear
Hip-hop
I hear
shit.
underground hip hop in there, and I hear like he said a little bit of, like, gangster shit, and like but like you know, that's why you hear that. You hear it in the styles and shit. But
Yeah.
no, but like, go ahead.
But the music that I really got into first as rap was like Bone Thugs and Harmony. So that's where like the like crazy shit comes from. And then listening to Eminem, and then
the Thug is right.
Yeah,
Bro, this guy showed me. I was like
yeah.
5 years old when he showed me that track, bro.
Hey, those fucking albums, you could play them back and
yeah,
forth,
bro.
I
My
was
kid,
little
the
as
whole
fuck, bro.
day.
my
shit.
daughter she's 13. She was rapping. I was like, what the like? Where are you
Like
hearing this
motherfuckers
from?
were passing the car playing that shit.
Yeah,
With a nice
Yeah.
bass.
And then Eminem, my like fucking Eminem was out my whole high school, you know, like,
That's
and I
where
was
I
like, man, if
started.
that white boy can rap, like, why can't a Mexican guy do it, right?
True, true.
But then
And
you know,
he
Cypress
fucking-
Hill and all those guys were like,
The thing about him is like, well, for me, like when I started noticing artists, like he had a bunch of punchlines.
Yeah.
Bop, bop,
exactly,
bop,
bro.
bop,
That's what I
like,
love.
with the punchlines.
He
you
was
know what I'm
fast, but then it was like bam, 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 bam. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, that so yeah, we started. I bought that Mac Mini. We started doing. That was like 12 years
And
ago.
then the sessions just evolutionized.
Yeah,
This guy I knew from high school.
Yeah, what up?
Then he
Killer
brought
Touch,
him
Killer Touch,
around,
Touch.
and then we did a song with him.
Yeah, dude. So me and actually the first time I met any of these guys was Fable, man. He knew the guys I was living with. Yeah, he knew the guys I was living with at the time, and you know, it was a house party, bro. I pulled up. I was like, damn, I didn't even know a house party was going on, right? So instantly started
always
rolling
the
up
best,
and shit.
right?
You know how I do and stuff,
yeah.
and yeah, we were like, you know, talking, chopping it up. It's like, yeah, man, I do music, and at the time, you know, I was like into it, but like I wasn't like really like actively doing it. And I just freestyle for fun and shit. And what's it called? I was like in college, and I had just done like a talent show freestyle and shit.
Oh,
So I was
shit.
like kind of like, yo, dude, that's
Yeah?
why. So you know, like I was like, man, that was like kind of like that's the first song I like wrote. You know, like I wrote like lyrics to a specific beat. Oh yeah, that's a different situation. Hold up, we're gonna get to that. But no, what you know how I met this guy was like through that house party, you know, and it's funny because like after that house party, we like chopped it up, but we didn't like actually link till like 2 years later. It was like 2 years later, dude, and we made our first track called Astro Cruising on YouTube, man. Check that shit out. Yeah, it was just us three. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. Yo, my niece knows that song better than me, like now and shit. You know, that's like her favorite, bar for bar. Yo, oh, dude, yo, I think it's like 2019 or something, 2018, something like that, bro.
No,
But
yeah, something like that. Because
Yeah.
at first it was Bots, Brothers on the Session, BOTS, and it was just me and him, and then a few tracks that we did him.
Yeah,
That's dope.
that was the like once I started checking it out,
Yeah.
like you know, like
So
I
yeah,
started-
staple,
this
dude.
is dope.
Yeah,
That's like
And
their
what
staple.
what I liked about it was the hip hop, you know, like the hip hop aspect.
How did you get into all this? Because I really don't know how you started.
Yo, no. In high school, I used to do beats with my homie, and then I did the fucking shows at the university we were doing it. Shout out SAE.
Yeah.
We had
Oh yeah, he went to that school.
we went
You went to that
uh,
fucking
we had friends that
S-
knew each other.
Yeah,
basically,
so
and went
dude,
to
we got
shows.
private sessions with this guy.
Oh shit.
I had him in the.
They had
studio
like
and
top
I-
of the line.
Also, you
fucking-
had like
And
you
you know
had
what we did in
access
that?
to
You know
it,
what we
like-
did in that shit? Nothing, bro. We were starstruck, bro. We were just like, damn, some cool ass equipment, dude.
Be like, man, if I had a dope
We
ass
did
studio,
nothing,
Nah, they
ooh,
were thinking.
ooh.
Nothing, bro.
They were thinking. They're like, what to do
Yeah,
next?
dude, we had studio sessions, bro. Like they let us have like all this equipment for like.
Because we were recording at my house, bro.
And
Like
the
at my
next
place.
room over,
Like,
the next room over, we had like people
Apartment.
recording like some crazy ass shit, like the students from there. But we were just guests, and they're like, "Yeah, you guys can record here, I guess."
Yeah, I have
Nice.
people like that. I knew friends from CRC.
Shout out
Chicago recording.
Yared.
Yeah, fucking
No,
Yuren.
Yuren.
Yeah,
Yuren.
Shout out Yuren. Yeah, a lot of homies over there.
Yuren.
And then yeah, through them, I went to do the session at Lalo's.
Yeah.
Nice.
But then I will tell you, bro. So they started doing all that.
Yeah.
And I'm a little older now. Because I was away. Like, I was just always partying. I was with the homies, had
Yeah.
kids, baby mamas, crazy life, bro.
Yeah, that
Right,
shit was
right,
going
And
right.
I
on.
was just having fun. And I didn't know none of this was going on. So then they start popping these tracks, and I'm like listening. I'm like, dang, y'all did that? They're like, yeah. I'm like, nah. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, okay. And then Yada then I was like, okay, they got something. So in the beat,
Diozela.
bro. We did, I
Diozela.
remember we were coming from Arturo's baptism. Well, we were coming from a baptism, and he's like, they made this song, Diozela, bro. And then he's like, let's do the video.
Yeah.
He had a studio in his basement apartment. Lalo. And bro,
That's where Hippy
all the
Tribe
magic was
started.
happening. Right. And then so we go back to his crib and we shoot a video, bro. This guy did the whole thing.
Nice.
And then from
On the
there,
iPhone.
that's
the first
when,
video.
On the iPhone.
That's when they turned me into a believer, bro. And then I was like, okay, let me see if I could rap.
Nice, nice.
No,
And
yeah,
that-
'cause-
that's dope though. They're like, as a team, you're like, hey, you know what? I'm bringing this in. Hey, check it out. I'm bringing this in.
Yeah.
And then so like that brings the whole ensemble together.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
vibe, bro. Cause like, I don't know. It's eight people.
Yeah.
And like
Different heads, bro,
we've
you know?
never argued. I swear to God, we've never argued.
Yeah, no.
It'd be like disagreements where it's like, no, not this song, that. But it's never ever been an argument. Like I've never felt like I was like, man, this fucking guy was an asshole or whatever. Never felt like that.
It just flows, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like the chemistry is just, it's like, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now
it's
you,
been-
well, you could hear it in the songs.
Yeah,
like I
it's
said,
try,
man.
bro,
Like,
you know?
yeah,
It's been 10
Hippy
years.
trap.
It's been 10 years of like us slowly getting together and shit. So I think that's what's nice. It's like when a marriage works, when you like take your time and you fucking, you know, like, oh, you get to know the people, you get
Yeah.
to
Damn, dude,
put
I
it
know we were
together
married.
slowly.
It takes time.
Yeah, and
everything
then-
takes
No,
time.
we have an
bro.
apartment together, bro. We pay for a whole studio. What do you mean? This is a marriage.
Yeah.
We got bills together. Like we can't stop. If we stop, bro, you know.
Yeah, no,
It's a commitment, dog.
No, but yeah.
So
Shout
like,
out, Bobby.
so for
yeah, shout out,
all
Bobby.
all those songs, you guys made all those beats.
Everything.
Yeah,
from the
and,
beginning.
the one of the guys that's not here, he's made like it's like
Nice. That's dope.
another third of the beats is
But now,
Bobby.
now
That's
with the
fucking
newer
dope.
projects, we're buying some beats from people, but
That's what I was to say. To this point, we haven't bought
from
any
all
beats,
to the
right?
beginning
No.
to now,
This
all
point?
our that's
Yeah,
everything
okay,
is
at
ours.
this point.
That-
Organic,
those
everything
motherfuckers
in-house.
sound dope, bro.
Oh,
y'all,
thanks, bro.
y'all need to go listen to those for real. Like
Check us
trap
out, bro.
shit.
the
Spotify,
beats
we
are
on
dope.
everywhere.
Yeah, man.
Just
Yeah,
everywhere.
so that's Bobby. He makes beats.
Or don't.
It's me,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then it's this guy. So it's the three of us that
Alex
make
Graham.
to make the beats. So
Bobby's my nephew. That's another one.
Bobby's our nephew.
Our nephew, fucking Bobby Stacks. He was our nephew.
Well,
He's
yeah,
our
actually-
nephew from back in the day.
actually, that's where
he's working. He's working.
You're still
That's,
alive,
that's-
he's still alive,
no,
bro.
no,
He's still
no.
around.
That's where it started because that's where it turned into Hippy Trap. So it was me and him, right? It
Right.
was Bots first, and then he would show me beats, and then
I'm talking about like this guy was like a little kid.
Yeah.
And then I don't know where he just like when we
I would babysit him, bro.
Yeah.
He was a
And then I
badass
don't
kid.
know,
Him and his
like,
brother,
he
bro.
went away and then we haven't seen him in a
we didn't see him for a
while.
while.
bro. Shout
He
out Bobby
came-
and Danny.
He came
Omar,
by
too.
and then he showed me his beats. I'm like, holy shit,
Yeah,
these
they
beats
got
are
the
raw.
fuck-
Hey, you
Yeah.
trying to work together? He's
True.
like, yeah. We did that Bobby on the
True.
Mr. Rayman, give me a dream.
Yeah.
It's on it's on
It's on
SoundCloud. It's on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
But yeah. So man, his beats
Yeah,
were
Bobby's raw.
his beats were raw, dude. So I'm like, hey man, we gotta work together.
lot
So
of the beats that you
so
hear
then
are
now
from,
he's not our brother.
Bobby.
So we're like, it's not Bots anymore. We gotta switch the name. So we switched it to Hippy Trap Circle.
Trap, yeah, hippie trap.
And
So-
at first, and it was
Trap, Hippy
yeah.
I was
'cause-
digging
we-
that. I was like,
and
damn,
then-
We
Yeah,
couldn't get that name.
okay.
We couldn't get that
I
name
can
to
dig with
stick.
it.
Yo.
But yeah, we couldn't
yo,
get the name because when we were
YouTube.
trying to put it on Instagram, they were like, no, it
Doesn't
has to
follow
do
our
with
guidelines.
drugs
This is
and
when
shit like
everything was
that.
being blocked. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
shit
it's
was
not
crazy.
like we didn't mean, you know, like when you're trapping, you're just chilling with the homies, drinking, smoking.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, that's
Everyone,
what it
everyone's got
meant.
their own trap, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
that's what we meant. So then they didn't let us. So we're like, fuck it, Hippie Tribe Circle. We're a
And,
tribe.
you know, we realize
so
we're
fuck
more
it.
of a tribe. You know, we're like a family and shit. You know, like that's
yeah,
all
yeah,
coming
that
together.
makes sense. Yeah, exactly. Because that's why you guys have that number, but like it's still like a tribe. And like you were saying, we're doing this shit so well that we're not even arguing. We're just trying
Exactly,
to
bro.
decide which songs.
We're just flowing.
Exactly.
Where it goes,
That's,
what goes
that's
on.
fucking dope, bro.
Yeah.
That just means that you guys have it to a way where it's like smoothly, just like
You gotta check the, ego.
mechanism.
You gotta
you
check
know?
the ego and the pride, bro. That's it. Just check
True.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
Check
There's no
it yourself.
reason.
Look into yourself and be like, bro, it's cool.
Yeah,
Se va a armar, you know.
You get
Se va-
out your
Exactly,
way,
bro.
you get out your way, and then
Yeah.
like sometimes you're like, cause most of the time you're like, I know what the fuck I'm doing, and then like somebody be like, hey bro, you kind of like you know you're not seeing it, but you're like yeah, and then you remember.
It's like you gotta try different, bro. You can't be stuck in your ideas, because when you get stuck in your ideas, bro, then you cook
Yeah.
yourself. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
100%.
And that's the thing. We're good at being like, hey, bro, why don't you switch this up? Like, hey, take a syllable out, or
Exactly,
like
bro.
it'll sound smoother,
I don't get
or
Yeah,
offended.
be
I don't get
honest.
offended, like if
We
like,
can't-
sit in
we
the
can't.
studio, we're like recording. He's like, why
Yeah.
don't you try this? And then I'm like, okay.
You need that. You need that shit to like to bounce off of someone.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Because like I'm saying, like to you it seems fucking dope, right? Like you're like hell yeah. But then somebody will like, hey, maybe if you do this shit, so you need that. Like
Yeah, it's like a fresh set of ears, letting like, hey man, maybe look at it a different way, like, not hearing it a different way,
right. Yeah, man. So like, with like listening to like the style and the like pretty much like the way you guys are bringing out the projects, and I see that it's mostly based on like fucking getting high, like in psychedelic shit. So like, so y'all fuck with the shrooms and shit, or?
Oh man.
You don't want to
Look at
know.
that man's shirt right there. Look at this chain.
But yeah, no. I mean, it was just a shit. When in high school, motherfuckers were doing crazy shit. This guy was doing crazy shit.
I'm
And
an
this
angel.
guy's done a bunch of crazy
no,
shit.
no, we on the podcast.
Because I like the artwork for that new one, the T2.
Oh yeah.
The yeah, that shit look dope. And then the little tribe around that, bro.
Yeah,
that shit,
bro.
We're just
What
about.
the tribe around it? Oh,
It's like you
that
gotta
one,
free your
yeah.
mind, bro. You know, and that's
Yeah.
what it does.
Nah, yeah, bro. Because you know how when you take that shit, that's when the ego goes away.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
think that's what's helping.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah,
like
definitely.
not.
You're always
not-
high.
Well, yeah, I think that it does help. Where
Yeah.
it does help because like
Alex is being
you
crazy.
know, for me, it's still like when I rap in front of people, it's still like nerve wracking. So
Yeah.
like I gotta be a little drunk, a little like a little buzzed.
But the
Little
one
buzz
that has
just mellowed out.
the
Yeah.
psychedelic stories to tell is Toads, bro.
Ooh.
Toads is crazy.
Yeah,
Para los
bro.
nervios, you know?
What's like the trippiest shit you've seen, bro?
Hold on.
Tell him.
Oh man, so man, funny enough, you know, I was
For the
actually
kids,
at,
don't do drugs, kids.
I was actually, disclaimer, man, don't do drugs. I was actually chilling with these fools, you know. We were like, you know, in the backyard little session, you know, how we usually do. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, okay, hold on. We won't get into that. One. Hold on.
Skip.
Tell
Okay,
both of
yeah,
them. Who
yo,
cares?
You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all my first experience. No, I'm gonna tell you my. Oh, with the sapo. Okay, so that was like, you know, a little. You know, we
y'all
had
did
a-
toad or mushroom?
Okay, no, it was me. You know, so I did like a little retreat with like a shaman, right? You know, he had
shit.
he had a changa,
that.
which was like DMT, you know, with some like extra herbs in it. We had sapo, which was like the venom excreted from a toad, and like you
Yeah.
know, yeah, that's like you know like a
Bro.
and then the last thing was ayahuasca, like ayahuasca, dude.
I want to try that.
Ayahuasca,
I want to try
yeah,
that.
all of that?
Yeah, it was like 3 different. Yeah, it was a guy from Mexico. You know, he pulled up with all this shit. You know, as a shaman, and
I didn't know they
it
did
was like
all
a group
that.
thing. You know,
I
so
thought it
you
was
know that's
just-
how they tell you to do it or whatever. And it was like eye opening, man. Like I felt like I kind of like came out that like
What's the max people that they had in the group?
it was like
You did it?
it was like 10, I think it was like 10 or 11 people, dude.
Yeah,
So it
okay,
was
that's
like
a decent
we were
group.
all in a barn, dude. We were like I want to say like 3-4 hours away from like in the city, right? You know, pull up or whatever, and like yeah, you know, it's like they before all of those main ones, they give you like a teaser, I guess you would call it, right? And dude, I can't remember what it's called, but it was like this like red powder kind of thing, and it was like a wooden thing that like kind of like it goes in your nose, and like dude on the other end blows
the
it into your
fuck?
nose, right? So like you just instantly, and the
Like a
best way
cocaine
I can
kinda
describe it
deal?
was like, you know, like when you're on like a psychedelic and you just feel like that sudden shift, you know. People that have taken it know, you
Were
know.
you like chilling with God or some shit?
Dude, I disassociated myself with my body and was like, I'm not even human right now. I'm a just ball of energy, right? Floating in like
Ooh.
space, you know, like that's like literally how I felt.
Nah.
Oh man, no. And so it was you know, it was an experience, man. It was crazy.
Nice.
Definitely like an eye opener. Came out of that like different. I came out of that with like a whole new mentality and like just like perception of like life in general, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like all the little shit that like was bothering me before was like insignificant, you know. Like it was like, dude, why you tripping about that? Like you're alive, like enjoy that, you know, enjoy
Yeah.
being alive type shit, you know. So
Yeah.
overall,
Do
it
you
was
really
a good
feel like
experience,
you're dying, bro? Do you really feel like you think
dude.
that's closest to death?
Well, I think the ayahuasca. I think they say that like that's the chemical that you get right before you die.
No, that's
DMT.
DMT.
No, ayahuasca
DMT.
has DMT in it.
Right, right,
That's
right.
the drug that's in there. So that's what you get. So,
So
that's
that's as
why
close as you'll get.
Exactly. So and they say
That'll
when
check your ego
when
for sure.
when you die, you know they
It
say
was
when you
crazy.
die like when
But that's what's crazy though, right? Because like, what the fuck is reality?
You question
Oh,
it.
You know what I'm saying?
no.
Because
You
like,
question it because you're like, what?
we feel all this shit,
Here we
right?
go.
Like we got our senses and shit like that. But when you do, like when I did a bunch of mushrooms, bro, like and like and then you get into that, yeah, like your mind goes somewhere where like you could live somewhere for like 6 months or some shit, and then you'll be like, what the fuck was that?
Right. Right.
You come back like, what the fuck? What?
You know, there's people that tell stories like that like they like live the whole like they live a whole life or something like a
But
whole.
that's
half
what
a
I'm
life.
saying. So
Yeah.
what is reality, right?
Yeah.
Like, are we just experiencing this shit, or when we go to sleep, do we go to the real world?
I think so that now.
Shit.
I don't know about the real world.
This is the dream,
I don't know,
and when you
about-
sleep,
I don't
it's
know about the real
reality.
world, but I do feel like you go into another world.
Yeah, because
It's those
there
too
has
vivid
to
when
be.
you
Which
sleep, bro.
which one's the real one? Which one's the real one?
Which
Is it
one's
the
the real
dreams or is it the one where you're
But
awake?
hold on though, do you need a body to experience this reality,
Yes.
and do you need a body to experience that other realm?
Yeah.
You know what? After playing VR,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. No, seriously.
No, for real.
Because you go in that bitch
Yep.
and you literally forget where I honestly you forget. There's a difference between playing a video game like with the TV, right? But when you play a fucking VR with the headset and the vision is like equal to what you're doing, bro, you literally get lost in the reality. Like so it's like I don't think you need the body. I think it's the mind that you need because
Yeah.
soul,
Well,
mind, whatever
my,
it is.
My other question would be like,
What kind of drugs have you
would
done,
power
Alex?
that? Right? Like, so what powers this reality is us consuming some type of fucking something that we could, put through our stomach, create proteins and shit, and then like boom, it gives us this energy, powers our brain, and we're able to see this reality now, right? Which then we're able to take fucking edibles or some bullshit and experience that other realm. Do you
reveal the-
need this body to like? Cause what's gonna power that other reality?
Go ahead, Alex.
Yeah,
Like,
who's
like you
gonna
said, the
answer?
energy. Like you felt like you were a floating ball of energy in space.
Yeah.
Maybe you fall into like a black hole and you repeat a different
A different life. Yeah.
Oh man.
timeline. I don't know.
No,
I
yeah.
think that's what it is, bro. I
Is
think
it-
you just
time is
you keep going until you figure it out. I think that's how I feel.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
really
I
do.
feel. You know what I feel like. It's like it's like your perception. When you're off of stuff, your perception alters. Especially off drugs, and off experiences. Like I think what I realize is like it's like how you're perceiving your current reality. Like your current what you're doing right now, and if you're having a bad trip, you're gonna perceive it in like a different way than if you're like
Yeah.
feeling good. Just like like
Headspace.
yeah, exactly your
But
headspace.
don't you guys feel like sometimes when you're actually living in the moment, you're like seeing everything that has happened to you already, right? Like your past.
Yeah.
So I feel like you're just connected more to whatever's next to you. Whatever's next for you. I feel like you just become like throughout your life, you're just being connected, bro. And as you get older, I feel like you're just understanding more.
Yeah,
You're-
you become
start-
wiser.
Exactly.
That's why you
bro.
like
That's
when
why
you
I
the
think that's
older
what
you
it
get,
is.
the more you're like, oh, nah, I get you,
Think about
mom.
it twice.
Nah, I get you, abuelita. Nah, I know why you were saying that shit.
Exactly. Oh, but give me my mind, like
But like
chancla
to
and
me,
all
bro,
that,
to me, I don't really think time exists.
Time is a concept.
Time
It's
is not a
construct.
thing. Time is only a measurement that we use.
Yeah,
It's just a measurement that we use. Like, I'm gonna travel to that spot. How long is it gonna take me?
20 minutes.
It's,
No, and like it's kind of hard. So time is just another thing to our reality because like gravity. So like this is crazy. I was just talking about this with my kids yesterday. Like the closer you are to gravity, the faster. The slower
right.
time goes. The
Yes.
farther you're away from gravity,
Right.
the slower time goes.
But that's where relativity comes.
So that's why time is just
Quantum
it's just
physics.
another part
Yeah.
of the universe.
Yeah.
Physics, just
Quantum
So
physics.
yeah, so
gravity.
if you follow a little bit, because I love that shit, bro. Quantum physics and all that shit. That's my shit. If you do like you realize that there is no time. Like there the what we perceive is just the now always.
Right.
In my opinion, we live in infinity. This is like that's why they're like to go back in time, you will need so much power, bro. Not only that, but like how are you gonna know the location of where the Earth and all those planets were? Because we're like it's constantly moving, right? Everything's
Yeah,
constantly
exactly.
moving.
Come on, now.
And if you want to go back in time, you gotta know the location of where the Earth and the Sun, because even the Sun is moving.
right?
I just
The whole
heard it.
fucking galaxy is moving.
No,
The
but
universe is
saying
currently
infinity, It
expanding.
makes sense because I just heard a theory about the universe actually being a circle that never stops. instead of being like expanding.
Hippie tribe circle.
Type shit.
But yeah, bro, like that seriously, like that's a theory right now that they're going with, that it's a circle, so it never stops. So it makes sense.
Yeah,
bro.
that's why like possibility and shit. Possibility can be, if we live in infinity, would be that maybe you do, fucking cease to exist. Your energy maybe does go to like another realm and shit.
Right.
And then maybe somehow, because we're in this infinity, you come back. Even if it takes millennials,
You eventually
millennials and millennials of years.
So
bro.
we're just energy, bro.
Yeah,
Never.
And what is it that they say about energy?
energy cannot be
Positive and
created nor
negative. Yes, sir.
destroyed.
Yes, sir.
It just can be transferred and shit, bro, and it just transforms into whatever like next form it's gonna be.
Wow.
Yo, 100%.
Yeah.
Yo, hey,
Yo.
quick side note. I was on mushrooms once, and I had went to a bookstore right prior to doing the mushrooms, obviously, and I checked out, or I bought this book, a beginner on quantum physics, because I was like, yo, let me try to see what's up with this, because. Nah, not that guy. It was a book,
I know which
right?
book you're talking about, but no, not that one.
It was a book, right? So I'm over here in my apartment, in the basement. Shout out to
You
the
said Neil
Lopez's where I was
deGrasse
living
Tyson.
at. I was in the basement tripping off the mushrooms, and I look at the back of the book. I'm reading it word for word. I'm like, this makes total 100% sense. I understand exactly what the fuck this is saying. Dude, I got out of my trip, but the next day I looked at the book. I'm like, what the fuck was I talking about? Because what does this even say right now? And so yeah, just a little side note.
for a second.
Hey, perception. That was my point. Perception. dude.
It is perception, and it is energy, right? Because like we all exude some type of energy and shit, and like you could feel it too when like someone's in the room and you're like,
The vibe is
I
off.
don't know, but like
Type
you
shit.
feel
The
that
vibe
shit,
is off,
like,
bro. The vibe
and
is
what
off.
is that?
Yep.
Or like, what is it like when you're walking down the street and like there's a bunch of cars passing, but for one reason, one car makes you be like,
You look.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's the whole
right,
thing. Like,
bro.
where
You're right. When I'm riding them
Like you
scooters,
have
I'm
like
like,
your subconscious.
the next combo is about the scooter, but
No, it's like your subconscious, bro. Sometimes it sees who's staring at you, who's like giving you that, that whole mal de ojo shit.
yeah,
It's like there's some truth to it. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it's completely true.
because like we carry a lot of energy in our eyes. You know what I'm saying? And for some reason, when someone looks at you, like you said, you just fucking feel that shit. And it's just
To your
that
core,
fucking
bro.
energy.
It's
It's,
to your
it's that
core.
quantum fucking little sound wave or energy wave that's going
Those
through the
electrodes
air.
we're shooting, bro.
And somehow your brain reads that shit. That's what I'm saying though. Like, so we need this physical fucking organ that we have. You know what I'm saying?
100%, bro.
Multiple? Yeah, all of them have to work in conjunction. Damn, what if we're all one?
Like the heart, there's a battle going on in the heart and the brain and shit.
Nerves,
The
everything,
other,
bro.
the other heart.
Speaking of which, that's why I believe in mind, body, soul.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
we're three different
Eyeqsoul.
things living in this whatever we are.
Gotta take care of your temple, bro.
Because we think with our mind, we feel with our body, and our soul is what expands us, right? So, yeah,
We're
man.
deep as fuck.
Yeah.
That's the whole point,
Hey, that's
bro.
what we get. That's what we get with the hippie
Hippie
tribe.
tribe.
You know what I'm saying?
we get conversations. We haven't talked in a long
Like
time.
like that fucking that 420 track you guys got.
Oh.
That's you could smoke to that shit, bro.
bro, that's the whole fucking reason. That's the whole reason. The whole reason for that song is that when you light up your joint, it should last the amount of your joint. It's like a joint song. Or
Yeah.
it should last the amount that like you roll it and you toke it up.
I know my verse. She made me feel
Yeah.
like she made me feel lazy again.
That's my problem with me, bro. I write all these
ready to
songs.
roll.
I write all these songs and I fucking
That's
like forget them, bro. I gotta
hit
fucking
her.
practice them, bro. Like it's so many songs, so many raps. It's a good song.
Yeah, no, 'cause
Yeah, go ahead.
that one like you could cruise. You could cruise to that
That's the
one.
whole
It's
point of
like
it.
smoke and just chill, and it's long enough too to like just enjoy the beat.
That's the whole point of it. He got the
Yeah, but this young generation, they don't appreciate that, bro.
Yeah.
They need a 2-minute song.
On that one, it had everybody
to
on
young
it. Everybody was on
generations,
that
though.
one.
So going to that now,
Even Alex
like
was on that
like
one.
what you guys think about hip hop now, like
There-
as in like artistry?
I feel
'Cause
like
there's a difference, right?
I feel like there's so much music out there right now that you can like fucking like find your own niche, I guess you can say, because now you got like 90s hip hop. You got nowadays rappers are like, you know, actually going hard, but then you got those fucking viral motherfuckers who are doing like just viral shit.
There's definitely the pop rappers now.
I feel like now there's more options than before.
Because hip hop and rap is
honestly.
now pop culture, bro. That's the most
Yeah.
popular shit right now.
The main shit is pop.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? There's
Hip
so
hop
many
finally is
options
pop
out there right now.
But you got your underground, like you know, your
Underground
what
shit.
the one
I'm down to be underground.
the one
like,
chick that
shit.
you
like
were
my
telling
shit,
me,
you like my
the
shit.
chick that
Nah,
you
I
were
don't
telling
give
me
a fuck.
yesterday from
Doechii.
Yeah,
she raw.
like yeah. So like I finally heard her and I was like, yo, see this.
Doechii's
I
raw.
told my daughter like, if you ever want to fucking rap, you better rap
But it's
like
even
this
like
chick.
that.
you know,
Like if you
like
make it to that level, if you're like high as fuck like her,
Yeah.
and you keep rapping like the way you started, like fucking straight hip hop shit, like
Yeah,
you
And
have
the
dumb
goal,
shit.
with the music, bro,
The
is to
flow.
just always do it like how they've always done it, how we've always done it. We ain't
Yeah.
never like,
Yeah.
we gotta do this, you know, like nah, we
Look,
just we
look,
just do it, bro. You see,
we like shit from like Wu-Tang to
Dude, we
like,
have influences.
My
Yeah.
favorite beat makers are like Lil Jon. Like that,
Yeah.
like those trap ass southern beats. I like that
That's
shit.
actually how I see it. I see it like Wu-Tang meets Cypress Hill meets fucking Bone Thugs a
just
little
like-
bit.
it's just
all the
Fucking-
influences,
and then
bro,
the
throughout
southern
years.
trap,
and,
like
and you
dude,
hear it, but like what I appreciate about like when I listen to y'all shit is like the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm about. Like
that's for us too, bro.
like
That's important
writing
to
and
us.
shit. Writing to me is like the main focus. Like even if a pop song has like some good lyrics to it, you're like, oh shit.
I
this
agree.
is-
Hell
Yeah, I
yeah.
agree with that
You know,
statement. So
Show me the meaning.
damn, I would just hit a no.
When you
Bro,
heard him, bro,
I got-
you listen
I
to
got-
that song,
I got,
bro,
I
and
got
that
into
shit hits.
country, bro, because I was listening to this
Hey,
one
hit that
song
shit.
by Jimmy Charles, bro. And he's talking about his kids and how they're growing up, bro. I got 2 kids, R. Kelly. I got 2 kids, bro, and like I don't live with them. So like I reflected to that song, like give me a reason, give me a reason.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, bro, and I'm like in my car, like, oh no,
Like
the
straight-
tears,
Yeah,
come
'cause-
the tears,
like
bro.
straight up, bro.
lyrics hit hard. You know what I'm saying?
Like straight up,
hard,
I don't
bro.
even I rarely listen to rap because like one thing for me is like, I don't want to pick up someone else's style. Like sometimes
True.
oh shit, but
Damn.
I don't
Hey, bro,
really listen
hey.
to rap. Like I listen to like chill music. I like listening to like DJ Vamp and DJ Smokey, like that kind of like funk trap music. But I like my favorite music to listen to is fucking Kali Uchis on Pandora. All the music that she puts on there. Kali Uchis is I love Kali Uchis. My
Hey,
favorite. One
hey,
day I will make a song
On
with
the
your
real
girl.
though, Pandora
Type.
lets you do more than fucking Spotify.
Oh,
Definitely, bro.
Like when you're trying to look for artists.
That's true.
Yeah,
We're
it'll-
on
It'll
there.
feed you.
Yeah.
It'll feed
Yeah, we're on
you.
there.
Oh,
It's
we're on
good as
Pandora.
fuck.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we are.
Spotify,
Look,
but
you can find
Spotify
some.
got Joe Rogan, bro.
Yeah, true. No, I mean Spotify has a like
No, yeah. No, but I'm
It's a
saying
little
like I don't even listen
JRE.
I don't even
Shout out
listen to
to
rap,
JRE.
but like usually my favorite rappers until someone tells me about somebody,
Yeah.
then I fucking listen to them. But like right now I'm like on the Kendrick, J. Cole, Drake, obviously because of the whole shit that was happening. But like that's the kind of shit we're listening to. And obviously my old school rappers like Eminem throws a song up here and there.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
his
That
album
bitch.
came out.
Yeah.
But like I
I'm
try
a
not-
big Nas, bro. Like Nas.
hey,
Nas
yo,
a
hey,
rider. He's
Nas,
a rider, bro.
he finally has that song with Eminem. Like, yo, finally they got
Yeah.
together. They did a song, but like,
that's
I
all
like
it
how
is.
he did his last album with like younger rappers and shit, and he accepted the fact like, yo, it's evolving.
It's an evolving
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
bro. It's an evolving
Yeah.
environment.
And that's
you know?
my thing too.
Shouts-
Yeah.
shouts out Nasty Nas. That's
the
a
one
big
with
influence.
Damian Marley, I mean. That
Yeah.
one fucking, that whole album is fucking sick, bro.
bro.
Like the lyrics too. The lyrics
Is
fucking-
Nas your rapper?
well, now I got a bunch of rappers. Fucking,
Who's?
I got Nas.
What you into,
I
bro?
got,
What you
I
into?
got fucking Nas, Cannabis.
Oh shit! Okay.
Talib Kweli,
Yeah,
Mos
there you
Def,
go.
Yeah.
fucking JC, like his freestyles and shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He
He's
used to
cool.
freestyle.
Yeah,
like a
that's what's
motherfucker,
up. That's what's
bro.
up. No, definitely Nas holds
Big
a,
L.
Oh, big L. No, definitely Nas holds like a good spot in my heart because, like, you know, he dropped Illmatic in 1994. That's the year I was born. So I was like, bro,
Oh, nice.
I was like, yo, I feel that shit, you know? Like, I don't know. The first time I heard that, I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
Yeah.
yo.
Fuck Jay-Z. No,
Yo, hey.
That's that New York
Hey,
state
no,
of
but
mind.
definitely. definitely like yeah, he was a big influence. I want to say like as far as like hometown people go, like Lupe Fiasco was for sure like a big influence. Definitely Wu-Tang, and
Wu-Tang.
that solidified more when I met these guys. I was like, bro, we're like we're like a group doing our own fucking thing, like not giving a fuck what goes on,
Twista and Do or
always
Die
been-
for me, bro.
Ooh,
That was
Twista too.
Twista and Do or Die.
I heard somebody reference it on one of the
Twista
tracks
and Do or
too.
Die, bro. Kanye, of
I
course.
thought it was
First time
know
I
he's
heard-
going a little
that was-
crazy right now, but old school Kanye.
Old
Oh,
school
I
Kanye.
forgot to say it.
Fucking Kanye, hey, bro.
Kanye West.
I'm a fan of the
Not
first
yet.
half of Kanye.
Right now?
Yeah. He's a
Holy
little-
shit,
nah,
bro.
He's wilding out. He's wilding out. But it's
I
cool.
know.
Shout out Kanye.
Anyways, I don't even
Shout
get to
out
that. But no, Twista, bro. I remember the first time I heard him like tongue twist. I was like, what the fuck? I don't know. I just been into like I've been into like fast rappers, bro, and then like I don't know.
Fast rapper, and his lyrics were dope.
They fucking hit,
You could
bro.
understand his fast raps.
Adrenaline
Yup.
rush,
Yeah.
bro.
I cannot rap
Just the
you
tongue
shit
twister
from
was
him,
the
but when I
shit.
listen to him, like, yep, that was him.
Then they did slow jams, bro, with Kanye, Jamie Foxx,
right,
and
right,
Twista,
right.
bro. That was it. That was
3
for
6
me. That
Mafia.
solidified it, bro. 3-6 Mafia,
Yeah,
of
3 6
course.
Mafia.
Yeah, like Cole, on the car.
Mike Jones, Master P.
Who?
What about like
Who?
you guys
Like
listen
Mike
to fuck with
Jones.
Spanish?
Oh,
Spanish
sí,
music?
yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Yes,
Everything.
nice.
I like old school corridos, tumbados.
Because you guys like throw in Spanish too on the tracks.
Yeah.
Los
Again, that
Bookies.
goes back to my dad, bro.
Yeah.
He always had the music going on.
And the
since we were
primos, bro.
little.
Where you guys like originally from? Like,
Michoacan.
Michoacan. See,
Oh,
I-
we're
Whoa,
from here.
whoa, hold
Our
on.
parents are from
We were
Ciudad
born
Hidalgo,
here.
Michoacan.
Let's not be
Our
fake.
parents,
We were born
our
here.
parents are from Ciudad Hidalgo, Michoacan.
Yeah.
Migrated in the 80s. We're from Chicago.
Yeah, bro, we're Chicago, but yeah, Michoacan is
All day,
fucking-
baby.
Yeah, bro.
So like
Hey, yo,
you
real
guys all
quick.
grew up in Chicago?
Yes.
Yeah.
Northside. Rogers Park, Edgewater.
Actually, I grew up kind of west side.
He's a West Sider.
Yeah, a little west side. I was like over there by like Narragansett and DeVacy. Shout out Steinman's. Yo, I hated that spot.
It was me and Lalo, then my brother, and then Alex we met from Bobby. Bobby's our nephew. And then this guy met from me. And then Flacco we met from Goofy. And yeah.
But yeah, but all north
All
side.
Northsiders. Flacco's from the North Side. Bobby grew up north too.
Oh yeah,
He
north
came from
side.
the motherland.
And that was back in the day when all those neighborhoods were fucking crazy, bro.
It was fun,
Yeah,
bro.
so
I just
crazy
was
a
wild
little
back
bit.
in the day,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
Understand, these are 3 different generations. So he saw the worst of it. He saw like that shit coming off, and me like everybody like was cool. You know, everybody was cool.
I am the oldest. Turning 40
He saw
this
the
year.
crazy. Sen was crazy when he was in. Mather was still bad when I went to Mather.
When
And
I
when
went
I
to
was at Mather, everybody was cool. Like everybody was like chilling. There was no
Nah,
game
Mather was
banging.
hella game
There was like
banging.
2
You had a-
game bangers. Like,
you
what the
had
fuck are you doing, bro? Like what the fuck?
You guys still do that?
Yeah.
Like, we were chilling, bro.
and that's why
my
there's
times.
a differences in like all the styles, bro. Because you
Yeah.
got like some old as fuck, and then the youngest one is Flacco. Flacco's 20. How old is he?
Yeah, but
20?
Flacco grew up
23,
in that
24.
too
I don't even
because
fucking
you know,
know.
like he grew up in Rogers Park, so he grew up with all
But
that.
that
bro.
little homie looks like a little cholo, bro. Like his shit is like that.
He
He has
is a
like
little
LA
cholo.
vibes, bro.
Shout out
Yeah,
Flacco, bro.
He's the West Coast vibes, but born
He's
in
a tattoo
Chicago.
artist, bro. He does
Oh,
some good
Oh
nice.
shit.
yeah.
Nice.
Shouts out. What's the spot
Lucky
called?
Devil. Lucky Devil.
Lucky Devil.
Lucky Devil, bro.
Lucky Devil.
Rogers
From
Park.
Clark.
What program you guys be using for like beats and shit?
I use Machine
Yeah, this guy starts with the machine, like actual.
and then work on it on
edited.
FL.
Okay, yeah, FL.
Oh, FL.
I finished it off
I
on
couldn't
FL.
figure FL out, man.
That was me, bro. I hit it until I met him, and then Bobby taught me how to use it, and
So
now
I
that's
was,
what we use
yeah,
for it.
me and Bobby been teaching this guy FL for a while.
Yeah.
But I'm into like the Pro Tools that you got.
Yeah.
The Logic too.
Oh yeah,
Logic.
that's
He
my
was-
shit. I
yeah,
love Pro
his-
Tools.
Ableton and
Oh,
Ableton
okay.
too.
And I
so-
went
Oh,
hard on-
Ableton is fucking hard too, man. I liked it, but that shit is fucking.
My shit is
a lot.
I couldn't do that shit, bro. To be honest,
I said to the thing.
I look at the thing. I'm like, I be like, trying to like look at what they're doing. I'm like, yeah. Nah, I don't know what the fuck going on, bro.
I love Pro Tools. I love
It's good.
Logic. Those are my favorite ones to use.
Yeah.
But like, are we using PC? We're using Windows, so we Pro Tools is a little expensive, so we use FL Studios, and then Logic is on Mac, and Mac is expensive as hell.
Fruity
So
Loops.
right now, we still we work on it. But hey, with the FL, it sounds good as hell. And dude, I've made beats on my phone and on the iPad, and then just transfer them over. And Nunca Para Atrás was made on my iPad.
Yo, crazy.
Yeah.
It hasn't dropped yet, coming soon, but it's on my solo project coming out.
But the song that I have on him, so like for me, I like to challenge myself. Like, man, I'm gonna make a fucking beat on my phone and I'm gonna make it dope. And that's what I like to do.
Nice.
So but for the most part, Machine. Like I'll transfer everything into Machine, and then from Machine, I transfer into FL Studios to like really fucking.
What about
hone it
vinyl?
down.
You ever done like vinyl?
I want to do that next. Yeah,
There you go,
we
coming
got
soon.
fucking 2 record players, and we haven't even
We
tried to
don't
hook them up.
touch 'em.
Yo,
Nah.
for real.
Fucking no, bro. We got guitar. We got a guitar, a bass guitar. And well, no,
occasionally.
you use them.
Another little thing that I
Oh, he
noticed
did
too
make a
is
beat like
like you guys like when you listen to your shit too, it's almost like a graffiti thing too.
Oh,
So y'all fuck with
Hey, I'm
graffiti?
gonna pass the mic.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
lot. Bombing
yeah,
and spraying.
a
All
lot.
right, so the hip hop shit goes
Hey,
back
hey.
way back because of this guy. And this guy was always into the graffiti shit.
I
So
love-
I was
I
the
love
younger
graffiti,
one.
bro.
Bots. Shout out bots.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
So,
And then
Shout
like
out UAC.
no, actually, yeah, UAC. That's
Old
where
school
but it was just because it was like
Back
the
in the
neighborhood.
day.
I
Neighborhood
I
stuff.
think I seen like a couple pieces.
UAC. Yeah, and if you see Telly, that's like that's the guy. That's who.
He's one of the
started
OGs.
it.
That was
Yeah.
like back in the day when you had to like ride the train and shit.
Yeah, kind of.
bro.
But like
But it's just
I
like-
never really did too many like on the train or on the streets or anything like here and there. Not too much, and then mostly on paper and shit. I ain't even going front, but I love drawing that shit. I
Yeah.
love drawing comic
So you do
book or
graffiti
anime.
too, or
So then
Yeah,
seeing
yeah.
this guy like
I
do all
wanted to
that
teach them.
crazy, like he's the one I was like I would see him at home and like his sketchbooks were raw as fuck. So then I dabbled into it, and then I was doing it like during high school. Yeah, we're chilling with the homies.
like I used to like smoking and shit.
But then, like, from that, like,
Yeah.
since, you know, it's like a whole little universe. Like, once you start seeing the names and you want to know who the fuck the person is, like, you meet all these motherfuckers, bro. Like, name for name.
Yo,
like,
can I do a
they're
piece
just-
here? Let's do a
Yeah,
piece
bro.
here.
Actually, I'm gonna ask you guys to sign that shit later. on,
I got
There you go,
markers.
boys.
Yeah, but, so then, and then it's just, then going into high school and shit, and, like, you meet motherfuckers. And friends are friends with
Pretty
friends.
much,
And
high
everybody
school.
knows each other. It's like, it's a big community. Everybody knows each other, so.
Yeah, bro, because
That's where the
that's
graffiti
like
shit comes
like
from.
the elements of like hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And we DJ. Me and this guy
That's
DJ.
why I like I said,
Yeah.
I'm like, the more I was I was listening before, and then like I'm like, let me fucking
Yeah.
get ready for this shit
Yeah,
right now. And I'm
yeah,
like,
bro.
oh shit. The more I listen, I'm like, man, it's the beat, the styles, the
Yes.
fucking
Everything
the
is
lyrics.
organic. Everything's organic,
The
bro.
only thing that's missing
Makes
is the
this shit-
breakdancing. But like, I try to get into it. I just didn't follow
But
it.
that's where that
can't
thing,
do
well,
that
that's where
right
that
now,
comes
bro.
from. That's where that comes from, because Tommy and Les and they would used to do like the cool
Yeah, well,
shit.
he
bro. So,
knows
like,
people that
you know,
would
like
dance and
motherfuckers,
stuff.
like you would just see this shit, like it was always there.
Like I have a really big appreciation for the elements of hip hop. Not like the whole hip hop history and everything. And I don't know everybody and I don't know every song, but when I hear, I'm like, oh yeah, it's so and so and it's so and so. But for me, it's like the fucking core of it, like the rapping, the DJing, the breakdancing or dancing, and the fucking graffiti. That's like, really
Yeah,
important
bro.
for me, bro. Like I see graffiti, that's hip hop. If I see
Yeah.
some
You can
breakdancing
tell
or
when
like
it's fake,
trumping
bro.
and shit,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
hip hop. If I DJing, I don't care what it is.
Like I used to like going into like a party and shit, and then next thing you know, like somebody will put a beat and you start hearing motherfuckers rap. I'm like, oh hell yeah,
bro. Like I've been to a few parties like that.
Bob
It's cool 'cause-
freestyle,
bro.
some
It's
shit
It's
right
cool
now.
because they're proud of their name. So like you meet these people, you're like, that's you. And like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, bro.
So nice to meet you, bro.
Yeah, I just,
Oh,
You
I
ever
just
know
been
some-
caught? You ever been caught tagging?
Caught one time.
No.
Cool story. We were with the homies. We're chilling. It was like a little chill spot. So we're chilling and we're painting that shit. And right when we're done, we're about to walk away, and then the cop comes and he stops us. He pulled out the gun. We're like, oh shit. And then we're just chilling, and he's like, all right, I just want to know if y'all is gangbangers. And we're like, nah, we're not gangbangers. He's like, looked up all our names. So, all right, yeah, y'all good. Y'all can go. So that's the only time we've been caught. But like doing illegal shit, no, we never been caught.
The one time me and him went on top of that one.
We thought we were getting up.
Yeah. So that one video game getting up had just came out and shit, and they were like, man, fuck that, I can do that shit. Like, you want to go with me? I'm like, all right, let's go. So I had some
We're
cans.
the club rooftops.
Like,
I'm
cause I never
okay.
climbed shit. I would just tag it on fucking buildings on the street level or wherever I can be stepping. But
Oh,
this
man,
time we're
happy
like,
out
let's
there,
climb this
dog.
shit, bro. We climbed the fucking building.
It was like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, 2 in the morning. We
Like
climbed
on
the
a
building.
Wednesday night, bro.
And then we hear a car running. And we're like, what the fuck?
On
It
the
was like it's 2 a.m. There's no cars coming, but we hear a car just running. And you peeked over?
Yeah,
we were on Peterson. Right in the corner,
We're
bro.
on Peterson,
My-
dog. Like Green Park Park.
They were
We
little ass
chilled there
kids.
for like 2 hours.
Shout out GB.
We chilled there for like 2 hours. Something like that. Yeah, like
No,
2
we lay
hours.
down for like at least an hour.
Yeah, like
At
an
least
hour.
We lay down for an
I left
hour.
my backpack
Shit
there.
gets
and
hot,
shit.
bro.
I did go like another day to
we,
pick it
we,
up.
We
but
went down on it. We
They
got
was still
down,
there?
bro.
It was still there. I mean, it was on top of a roof.
Bro,
It
we
was
were on a roof. We had to get down through the gutters, and we almost
Yeah.
like fell off.
Did you paint?
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, well, for a little while, bro. Not really, but like we did some stupid ass shit. Like
Yeah.
we all got drunk as fuck, right? And I had just got this wagon that some dude let me borrow and shit because from work he was too old to drive. So he's like, hey, I'm gonna let you drive this shit, but you gotta pick
Just a
me up every
wagon?
morning. He gave me a wagon, bro. So I'm like, hey, bro, I got this wagon. Let's go chilling. We were all drinking like a month, smoking and shit. And one of my guys didn't even smoke that much. So he was like, hey, I got some cans. Let's do some shit. We're cruising downtown, bro. Like it was like 2 a.m. And we're hitting alleys like and like I'm tagging my own shit, you know, Eyeqsoul, whatever, and like my boy tagged his nickname, and I didn't know what the other guy was doing, bro. So we get to downtown, and there's this big ass building. By then, we're all drunk as fuck. And I'm like, bro, look at that big ass wall.
That's me, bro.
I'm gonna hit this shit up. He's like, nah, bro. He's like, bro, this light is long as fuck. I'm gonna go. And I get off and I start. And my boy gets off too from the driver, the fucking driver, bro.
Oh, no.
He gets off and shit, go, and then the dude gets off and shit, and like he's fixing his pants because he's taking a piss. And then out of nowhere, I see a light. I'm like, oh, yo, let's go back to the car, bro. Let's go. And like, what? And oh, shit. And so we all go back in the car. He's driving because I'm like, you know, I couldn't drive and shit. So like, he goes around. A cop just stops right in front of us, bro. And another one pulls right behind. And one on the side. Yeah, bro. They took us in. We go to court, and they're like, who's whatever, Eyeqsoul? Oh, whatever. Who's this? This motherfucker went and he tagged his name.
His like
actual
real
name.
name. His government name?
Yeah, not the government.
I'm not gonna say his name. I don't want to blow him up and shit.
Shout out
But
to
like,
Shout out to friend.
No,
out of the three of us, he was the one that like they got him. and
Of
shit.
course, like that wasn't me.
I don't know
That
his
wasn't me. I
name.
didn't write that
Francisco.
Gerardo.
He put his
OG.
address underneath and shit.
shit. Might as well, fuck, bro. No, yeah. No, luckily I never got caught.
But yeah. No, it's
but-
been always in the
They did,
graffiti
like throw-ups
culture.
only, right? Like,
Yeah, more of the in the culture, but I never like really ran with a crew. I just really respected it. And
Yeah.
like I said, I like hip hop in general.
They're all
Like,
cool as fuck. Shout out all of them. Shout out CMW, J4F. Shout out fucking
UAC number
UAC.
one,
Yeah.
2113, baby.
MUL. Shout out
So
all of them.
that track
X-Men.
you guys
Shout out
got,
X-Men.
the one that you guys sent me or whatever, like is that from like a new project?
oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's from an upcoming
man.
project we got coming
That's a whole
out.
different story.
Yeah. So it's
So this is not even.
it's not released yet.
Ooh.
It's me and this guy, me and Fable Funky Fresh right here. Don't fable. Me
So
and
okay, so
go
me
ahead,
and
go
this guy,
PTO exclusive.
since we started, we always like bonded over the fucking hip fucking 47.
shouts out 47.
Like the whole Joey Badass and
Pro
all that
era?
shit. Pro
Yeah,
era
yeah,
and all
yeah.
that
Yeah.
shit. We were in high school. We're like, hey, this shit's cool, you know. So now it's like a dream come true, you know, like chilling.
Nice.
But we hit him up. He hit us back up. So we made a song with Dirty Sanchez.
Yo, shouts out Dirty Sanchez 47.
And like it was just cool because when we heard the first Joey Badass mixtape, the 1999, they had that song at the end where everybody's all on it and shit.
What's it
The whole
called?
Forever shit. Suspect,
Niggas don't come outside Third Eye. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
like
that
all,
shit-
these, like all these bunch of
fire.
rappers from New York and shit. It's like their own universe. Like we're trying to create over here, they're creating over there.
Yeah, man, it was pretty organic, you know. I was following Dirty Sanchez for a minute, and we just kind of reacting to each other's stuff or whatever, and then just got to chopping it up one time, and he peeped some of the music shit. He actually shared my mixtape in the Toads on SoundCloud and shit. His story was hand too when it came out and stuff. So I was
Yeah.
like, man, he showed love,
Nice.
and yeah, man, from that, we got to talking about making tracks, got the first track, and then low-key, we was sat on that for a minute. And shouts out, Starskin right here. He made the beat for that original feature.
Hey.
We ended up not going with it because, we couldn't clear the sample or whatever. He ended up, it was no problem for him,
It
though.
was
He
La
ended up
Boa.
remaking the
It's
beat.
La
Ended up
Boa.
making... Oh yeah, with the help from Bobby Sacks, you know. But
Where like you know, he was like, "Hey, let's do this instead." I'm like, "All right, fuck it." And it was my beat, but he's like, "Let's do this instead," and it came out better.
exactly, you know. So you know, he was able to make that, remake that and stuff. You know, years later, we sat on that track for I want to say like 2 years, 3 years, or whatever.
2
And then,
years.
yeah, 2 years, and then this past year, you know, over the summer, you know, me and him got to chopping it up more, and got like a couple more features from him, and you know. We're gonna bring together this little EP, you know, 4-track EP.
There'll be 4 tracks.
Yeah, and
What's the project called?
It's called Fistful of Pesos.
Fish. Oh, nice.
Fistful of
Yes, sir.
pesos.
We
can show you.
Another exclusive.
exclusive. Yeah,
Shout out.
Cover art
So
gonna go
what's the
crazy,
name of
too.
this track right here?
This one is
It's called Want It All.
Want It All.
Well, Want It All. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm about to go get
Ah,
the
so
homie real
you-
quick.
Y'all better tune this shit up. Make sure you check out Hippy Tribe Circle. You know what I'm saying on all motherfucking platforms.
This album cover right there.
Ooh, that should look dope.
Fistful of
That
pesos.
should look dope.
Leon's here? Nah, we gotta hold on.
Oh, we gotta hold on the track a little bit.
Yeah, but yeah, man, that project's gonna come out. We're gonna start dropping probably the first single maybe in like a couple weeks, 3 weeks or so.
Produced by
First track produced by Starscreen. Second track produced by his homie DJ DNA.
Yeah.
Third track, we bought the beat actually off of this dude, Crease the Babe, something like that. Yo, shout out Crease the Babe. That third fucking
shit.
beat go crazy. Yeah, a Russian kid, bro, man, fucking nice with it, man. I'm actually about to go get another beat from him.
Yeah?
He sent me
Nice.
another 5 beats. He's like, yo, which one you
Shout
fucking with?
outs.
Yo, Crease the Babe, yeah, man. Shouts out him. And then the last track by Bobby Sacks, you know, that he produced that beat and shit. So, man, it's just gonna be a nice little project and stuff. So we're gonna drop that first, and then after that, you know, get some motion and stuff. You know, I'm gonna start dropping singles for my solo album and shit.
Oh shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nice,
You know, I
nice.
only got a mixtape
I'ma
out
have
right
to
now.
interview you for that, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll come back for that, man. We'll run it back for sure. You know,
Going
but,
back to like quantum physics and shit. Have you heard about them freezing light?
freezing light. That sounds fucking insane, dude.
Was that the
Light.
Was that like when they were?
Oh yeah. I did
When
actually
they
hear
were
about
shining light and then it was stopping at a certain point.
No, like they're
that. They
actually
captured it. They captured it. Yeah, like
And
physically.
like
Wait,
it
like-
pertains to still the photon energy, bro.
So
These
they
motherfuckers-
they were able to freeze a photon, like a
like
photon.
stop light.
and freeze that like it's a
it.
physical form, dude.
And it's and the weird part is a solid and a liquid at the same time.
And when you get to
I believe
quantum
that.
physics, it gets crazy, bro.
I believe
Because
that shit.
you know,
Like superposition, yeah.
dude,
yeah.
that's that whole motion of like something moving and not moving at the same time. When I got first like heard about that, I was like, yo, this
That
is
shit tripped
insane.
the fuck out.
That makes no sense, bro. There's no way. But yeah, man, quantum physics is crazy, man.
I didn't know you were into this kind of stuff.
Yeah, bro, that's all I'm about, man. Like ever since I was a kid, I used to take shit apart. Like I used to take like fucking radios and shit. Like I used
Yeah,
to
me
just
too.
take them apart
I used
and
to
see
fuck
what.
around with the electrical sockets. I don't know how the fuck I didn't get shot. But I would, like,
Yo,
try to-
That's what got me
Crazy.
into electricity.
Okay.
Like doing electricity.
Okay.
Because of like circuits and shit. I'm like, you know,
Nice,
like
cool.
I used to like that shit. And, like,
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
and the
Hell
way
yeah.
fucking like electricity behaves is fucking weird, bro.
Yeah.
Like the
Got the
fact
construction.
that it's just
yeah.
fucking copper cable, and then we're hearing sound.
and it's
or it's just-
electricity.
Right, and it's like copper cable, and we see fucking video.
It's all electricity. Oh, this is
This
crazy.
is crazy, dude. It's crazy, bro.
on?
Shout out electricity.
No, it's dope.
Like, remember back in the day, you used to get the hot box for like cable and shit.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They might not. I do. I'm the only one.
I think I kind of remember.
No,
like,
You
yeah.
used to
bro.
connect that shit, and it was just the one little fucking cable.
Yeah.
bro.
And my dad was a home installation guy. You know, he's
So
he
he knew
actually,
that shit.
yeah, he knew
Oh,
all
yeah,
that
this
shit.
guy's big into
Yeah.
Here's
cable.
the,
Yeah.
here's the craziest part. You run on electricity, and we all run.
Ooh.
on
Oh yeah,
electricity.
the
That's the
nervous
craziest
system.
fucking
The
part.
nervous
Yeah,
system is all electrical.
all do.
Yeah, no, it's just crazy though, man. Yeah, for sure.
Leon the fucking.
Yo, shout out Leon the barber.
Hey, this guy's cool as hell. I don't know how he's here,
Nice.
but he's here, bro.
We got an event coming up.
Oh,
Feet
yeah,
above the
perfect.
ground.
Feet
Leon the
above
barber,
ground.
Hippy Tribe Circle.
Feet
stay
above
tuned.
ground. Feet
Feet
above ground.
Heat up.
Nice, nice,
Come
nice.
on, bro.
Get it right, man. Come on, dude.
Come on, bro.
Cheers, mate.
Salute, salute.
Cheers, man. Cheers, man.
This is our new friend Jay right here.
Yo, shout out
That's your
Jay.
friend Jay.
My guy, shout
No,
out Leon the
actually, I've known
Barber,
him for
my
years,
G.
actually, for 4 years. What up, dog?
Yeah,
How
yo,
are you,
hey, yo.
Damn, Jay.
Hey, you wanna pull up? You wanna pull up a stool and shit?
That's
We got
crazy.
you with a stool. Stool right there, yeah.
Yeah, bro, but like we are energy, right? Like we are like
Yep.
energy and shit. Like
Okay.
which is like how we fucking feel things. And like with the crazy thing is like also like with when you go into the water, the way energy behaves in water. That's another thing, bro. Like
just random.
that's a whole different realm of its own. Water, water is a fucking
It's so random.
water has like the life factor to it.
That dude.
Yo, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like there is no life without water, bro. Like
Especially
all
out
we
here.
are, not only are we energy, but we're like a fucking ball of water.
For water, electricity, fucking energy that we don't know where the fuck it comes from, bro.
That's what. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No,
Which
we-
makes us all like into what we are, right? Like that this being that like thinks and fucking speaks and is like to animals, whatever I'm saying is just a sound.
Yeah.
They don't understand none of that shit.
But to you guys, it's a frequency and a fucking sound thing, and it makes sense to whatever the fuck I'm saying.
Right, exactly.
type shit, yeah.
Isn't that crazy, bro? Like,
That crazy
isn't it
thing.
crazy that we gotta like put a word next to another word, and then that makes a
to
sentence,
form a sentence and an
and
idea,
that then I connect to your brain and shit,
and you understand it. You understand
and
what the fuck, like
you know what the fuck I mean and feel.
The craziest thing is when you can look at your homie and you be like, and you're like, you know exactly what without saying shit.
Telepathy.
You know
Bro,
exactly
like
what
to be
you're
honest,
thinking.
I
In sync.
think that that's how we were all like that. Like I think at some point we didn't even use language.
We're just like
Symbols. like, but it was
Hieroglyphics.
more like, cause like when you see in the wild and shit, when animals communicate within each other, they're not even making noises.
they're just like,
They're just like,
we about to get this motherfucker.
it's off of the energy they're feeling off of each other.
yeah,
They know
it's
who's the
like those
boss.
birds, like when you see like fucking hundreds of birds,
Looks like
flying,
waves.
and then just like.
Yep.
And then
It's
fish do the
vibration,
same. And
vibration.
then
Do some mushrooms and look at that shit.
and then fish do the
Yo.
same exact shit as the birds do, and you're like, wait, what?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The fish do
The
that.
school of
the
fish
school
and
of
then
fish
a flock
and
of
the
birds, they
fucking
do the
flock.
same shit, bro.
Yo,
like,
that's crazy,
that's-
dude. That's crazy.
And humans have that shit too, bro.
Exactly.
If you get in a big ass crowd and a big ass crowd gets
Fucking
rowdy,
a wave in a stadium.
that energy of a rowdy crowd, when like a fight breaks out,
That's true.
that energy just everybody will be like dancing. Yeah,
the same thing that concerts, bro. At, you know,
And it's 2 people, then 3 people, then 5 people, then
Yeah.
10 people are fucking swinging. Like, what the hell?
yo, crazy.
Hey, are we gonna listen to a song?
Oh yeah. So
Man,
we were just
That's 'cause we were
so
just like, yeah.
this track is it's not even previewed
Shout out Leon
yet.
the Barber.
So this is an exclusive for the P.O.T. You know what I mean?
P.O.T.
Shout outs to
only.
motherfucking the Hippy Tribe Circle.
If you're watching, you're
Please
watching.
check them out on Spotify. Check them out on all medias, platform and shit.
Hold on, Leon has to hit a tag
Even
real quick.
Pandora.
Feet above the ground. I have so many reasons why I named it that, but the big reason why I named it that was because when I was a shorty and I used to come home hungover, my mom used to always tell me, put your feet above the ground and do something with your life.
Nice.
That's our Mom Dukes.
Yeah, and Leon the Barber.
Shout out Leon the Barber.
Let's go.
Shout out, shout out.
We gotta plug it in real quick. We gotta plug in all the business. Bella Vista cabinets. If you guys need cabinets,
Yeah.
we gotta plug it all in, bro.
Hey, yo, shout,
We got
yo,
business
hold on. One
cards.
thing at a time. One thing at a time.
You guys need beats? Hit up Dark Starscream, aka
Alright,
Laylo.
so here we
aka
go real quick.
Yeah, run it.
Alex Grant. Hey.
Let the beat rock.
I don't wanna lie, baby, I just want it all. Shorty hit my phone again and I just hit ignore. I just wanna ball, baby, I just wanna ball. I don't wanna lie, baby, I just want it all. I don't wanna lie, baby, I just want it all. Shorty hit my phone again and I just hit ignore. I just wanna ball, baby, I just wanna ball. I don't wanna lie, baby, I just want it all.
En la casa fumando, contando mis billetes.
billetes. Enciendo otro más, voy para el 47. Shorty wants some time, pero yo le digo vete. Soy un pinche cabrón, primer hijo de Pepe. Been about the work, elevated to young jefe. Pop, show me the way, y el líder pa' mi gente. Mexicano trabajando duro como siempre. Libertad financiera lo único en mi mente. Yeah, I'm all about the balance. Work hard, play hard, I need the biggest palace. These bars that I'm spitting out, deflecting all the malice. I manage to stay up on my feet, not your average. Man, I do it from the soul. Wrapping up my presence, all you losers getting cold. My goal is to get everything I'm owed. Nothing gon' stop me now, I can never focus.
I don't wanna lie, baby, I just want it all. Shorty hit my phone again and I just hit ignore. I just wanna ball, baby, I just wanna ball. I don't wanna lie, baby, I just want it all. I don't wanna lie, baby, I just want it all. Shorty hit my phone again and I just hit ignore. I just wanna ball, baby, I just wanna ball. I don't wanna lie, baby, I just want it all.
Asústame campeón, te hago el avión. Todo usted es mi destino, no tengo otra opción. Tengo muchas preguntas y cero solución. Por eso siempre tengo la cara de confusión. Cara de what the fuck, run it back and pull me up a coke and jack. Roll you up a joint effect, driving in a spacecraft to crash into a wire fence. Digging up some artifacts, building like an architect. Always funky, always fresh, paper when it's intellect. Friends, yeah, the palate cleanse. Ain't no common sense, ain't no common man. I'm no common gem, refined jewel, metal man. I'm the influence. I'm only here cause you exist, I'm only here to dread the shit. I'm only leaving with a fit, jumping back into the pit. I wanna be as big as crit, often songs like Jay I did. Ain't that shit, I am the flint, the fire and the explosion. Ain't that shit, I am the flint, the fire and the explosion.
I don't wanna lie, baby, I just want it all. Shorty hit my phone again and I just hit ignore. I just wanna ball, baby, I just wanna ball. I don't wanna lie, baby, I just want it all. I don't wanna lie, baby, I just want it all. Shorty hit my phone again and I just hit ignore. I just wanna ball, baby, I just wanna ball. I don't wanna lie, baby, I just want it all. Top shelf, top floor, top 10 Migos. Shorty sipping red, but she white like Pinot. Filling on my cup, baby, Tiempo de Vino. Hippy try from the shot, it's my little primos. On my way to Texas right now, got another play. Give a fuck about what a broke nigga gotta say. Putting in work, baby, even on a holiday. Hard working Mexicans, how you think I'm staying paid? Flow too smooth, every move calculado. Peso after peso, baby, soy el pesado. Brooklyn hot, but the drop's international. Every step loud, pa' dejarte callado. Lost in the smoke, never lost on the road. Path less travel, that's the one that I chose. Maybe it's the scenery, the clothes, and the gold. I'm just getting stronger the further I go. I don't wanna lie, baby, I just want it all. Shorty hit my phone again and I just hit ignore. I just wanna ball, baby, I just wanna ball. I don't wanna lie, baby, I just want it all. I don't wanna lie, baby, I just want it all. Shorty hit my phone again and I just hit ignore. I just wanna ball, baby, I just wanna ball. I don't wanna lie, baby, I just want it all.
47 shit.
Hippy trash shit.
Peace, love, and balance.
Yes, sir, that's the track, that's the track.
That
Shouts out,
shit.
shouts out, Dirty Sanchez
That shit
47,
smooth
man.
as hell, man.
Appreciate
That's
that,
smooth
appreciate that.
So then,
bro.
we had
Y'all
hit the dude
snapped
up.
on that shit.
We were like, "Yo, you trying to make this track?" And he's like, "I like this beat," so we bought that beat from the guy, Crease the Babe.
When is this project releasing?
So we're probably gonna release the first single maybe in a couple weeks. We'll probably drop 2 singles and then we'll drop the whole project as a whole. Or we're doing every
What
track.
month did we say?
I think
The next month. What is it?
June.
June.
Yeah, so it's gonna drop like late June.
Late
Nice.
June.
Yeah, like mid to
Nice.
late June for
So
sure.
right now, on the podcast, we're gonna announce we're gonna be in New York for a couple of days. We're gonna shoot the music videos with this guy. So yeah,
Dope.
we'll be
That's dope.
get some
we got-
content.
Yeah,
we're
we
gonna
got
get some
2 music
content.
videos coming the way for the project and
make
stuff.
sure y'all go to that YouTube and man, subscribe
like,
and motherfucking check out those motherfucking
Yeah, dude.
videos, man.
Hippy
Like,
trap circle.
new visuals coming soon for sure, you know. So we got those coming and yeah, man, real excited about that project, man. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
steamrolling with the releases right now. So
Nice,
we've
bro.
been
That's
Yeah,
dope,
we got a
yeah.
bunch of shit just like
Yeah,
in
lined
the
up.
archives.
steam.
Yeah.
We actually got a single
With the
that we're
Gammas
probably gonna
way.
drop soon. Actually, shouts out to
I need a
Juggernaut real
drink.
quick.
I need a drink.
We did a I did a freestyle fit for them and shit. They got like a little segment going on where
Yeah.
you know.
Well, I
rappers
think I
come on-
saw like
yeah,
a
yeah,
video.
yeah. So
yeah.
rappers
That
come
was this
along,
guy.
they pick out a fit or whatever, promote the
Yeah.
fit, and then you know drop a verse or whatever for one of the songs. And you know,
Nice.
I did the song that we about to drop and shit. It's called Hopping Bars, man.
Hey.
Hippie trap shit.
Hey man,
Appreciate
well,
shit.
like I just want to say, man, like you guys are fucking doing y'all thing, bro. Like for real, like I said, I've been seeing y'all grow. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just coming from another artist. Like I'm like,
That's love,
you know,
man. That's
but
love.
like
Yeah.
that's just like,
Thank you.
hey, man, like I see it and shit. And I've been, you know, I appreciate you guys coming through and shit. And
I appreciate you having us, bro.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Thanks to you.
But before we fucking go, we gotta do a little freestyle.
Yo, let's get it.
You know what I'm
let's get
saying? So I'm gonna put just a random ass beat and shit, and like y'all could jump on it, and then I'll finish the
Say
track.
less, say less.
Are you
You know
gonna
what I'm
freestyle?
saying? So yeah.
I'll try. Fuck
Are you gonna
it.
freestyle?
Who
Alex gonna
first?
freestyle too?
Hey, let Alex freestyle. Hey, who going first?
Hey.
Lalo,
I guess since I'm the oldest guy, I must go first. About to show you motherfuckers what I got in the hearse. If you're gonna be dead, then it's gonna be waiting for you. Hold on, let me start again. Hey, it's Lalissimo Prime from the north side of the shine. Motherfuckers, I never wear a fucking disguise. I'll show you everything right to your motherfucking eyes. Why do I have to hide? No, I don't. So I'm gonna be cool. I'ma show you my dudes from the north side. Already said it once. Maybe I had to say it twice, maybe 3 times until it gets memorized in your fucking mind. Yo, Lalissimo Prime. Then we got Fable. Then we got Totes and AG. Then we got Ricky and Bobby Stacks. Don't forget SP Flacco. He's not right here, but it's okay. Now I'm here. Let it go to Fable. Your turn, homie.
Hey.
You weren't ready, bro. But now let's go. Let's see what you got, bro.
I wasn't ready for you to drop it on me, but I guess it's time. It's time that I go for a fucking fly. I'm gonna migrate to Michoacan with my motherfucking family. You know it's going right, Damn, I gotta go off. I guess I gotta show off. Tell them that I got fucking bars in my mind. I'm going fucking crazy every fucking single time that I think about this life. Everything is going crazy, bitch. Damn. Get it, though.
Hey, shit, let me pick it up where Fable left it off. Shit, man, I'm about to go off the microphone in my zone. Shit, man, I'm trying to get home. I'm just trying to get in my zone. Let me fucking be known. Shit, I'll go back to everything that I learned from the past. Trying to get it back. I'm just trying to stack these racks. I'm just trying to get it like, who the fuck is this? Killer Toast from the Hippy tribe. Going crazy every time he fucking spits a rhyme. Shit, hold up. Let me slow it down. Let you know that I got the flows and I'm flowing like propane. Shit, man, I'm about to shed the pain. Fuck it, man, I do this and I feel like motherfuckers still don't know my name. So let me repeat it for once. I mean, for the second time. Shit, Killer Toast on the rhyme. Shit, man, I'm trying to flow nice, but for now I gotta get it. Shit, how I got it. Fuck it, man, yo, let me see what the fuck I got left in the brain. Shit, man, trying to hard to maintain. Come on, man, let me go fucking off and I'm trying to do it. Fuck it, man, pass it out to my nigga AG.
P.O.T in my brain. I think I'm going insane. I don't know about you, but we missing Bobby and Flacco. Bobby in the house, so you know I'm choking. Trying to get it going like with Ricky. Yeah. Keep it going, you know it's sticky.
Time for this one, 'cause everyone seems a little nervous. But we ain't tripping, we just here doing life. You know how it go, kicking back with my bros. Hey, go ahead and snap on this floor with. You know who we in this bitch though. P.O.T with the H.B.T.C.A.D. All the alphabets, we don't care how it go around. We just gonna do it every time, man. Hey, go ahead, take a sip of your red cup. We gon' do this together. Salud to los compadres. Hippy tribe in this bitch. Hey, hippie tribe in this bitch.
Welcome to the revolution. Let my favorite funky stupid Pokemon ball filled with weed in my Gucci, destroying shit like I'm the king. Zeno, vaporizing every beat, you know. Balancing the universes is my duty. Give me kudos. I do it more extremely than Goofy's movie. I be more.
We'll throw away the loose leaf.
Yeah.
Hit it with a verse.
Fuck. Yeah. Check it out. Hey yo. The alien just arrived, and I came to smoke with the hippie tribe. You know that I'm high. We communicating through the mother third eye. Do this shit 'cause I I fucking gotta go out this fucking earth. You know me, man. I want some herb. We even talked about reality. You know me. I'm just an anomaly. I gotta drop philosophy. Do this shit, man. I'm just fucking dropping these rhymes from the top to the lands on a satellite. I fucking went and I froze fucking light. I don't know, but yo, I go out of sight. Do this shit, man. Yeah, I'm on the mic. I don't know. Look this up. There's no such thing as the color purple. Also, look this up, the hippie tri-circle. Yeah, that's how we fucking do it every day. We ruin these motherfuckers, don't know this is fluid. Yeah, that's how we do it. Yeah, check it out. This is how we go. This is what we all about. Smoke that THC with HTC, and we are on the P.O.T Podcast. About to drop the degree. Let me go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and that's it.
Hey.
Yo, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for motherfucking being here today, bro.
Freestyle ain't easy, bro.
Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go check out the Hippy Tribe Circle. Check them out, and all my, like I said, Spotify, all that shit. Cause I was listening on Spotify, man. And
Yes,
go to YouTube. Check out all those the music videos. Yeah. Those motherfuckers are hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And
new music
like I said,
dropping real
man,
soon.
I appreciate y'all being here, man.
Yeah,
so
we're just having fun, bro. We're just having fun.
Thank you for having us, man. Thank you for having us, man. We
so
appreciate
that's
you.
it. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said,
y'all.
check them
Yes,
out.
sir. Hippy Tri Circle,
Peace,
man.
everyone,
All day.
Peace.
Shout out Eyeqsoul.
Eyeqsoul.